guys, you ready to have some fun? Alright, I'm done shaking it off. I have Bairly Sheer Airbrush Cosmetics. I have 3 products to show you today, and boy were these interesting to try. Let's just put it that way. I have the Bairly Sheer Airbrush Cosmetics Breathable, Buildable, Blendable Spray-On Foundation in the shade Chestnut. I also have the Bairly Sheer Buildable, Blendable Spray-On Apricot Blush. And I also have the Bairly Sheer Airbrush Cosmetics Shimmer Legs Body Glow Spray-On Rose Gold Radiance. So I have 3 spray-on cosmetics, and if you're not familiar with spray-on cosmetics, they can get messy, and they can get interesting very, very quickly. But I said I would do this review. I told some people on Instagram that I would do this review, and I'm sticking to it. So let's start with the foundation. If you're not familiar with airbrush is a technique where air is blown through with some pigments, and it evenly distributes. This product does that, but it's just such a weird, it's just such a weird way that it does that. I'm gonna spray this on my hand to give you an idea of how the foundation applies. Okay, so the foundation is now on my hand. Do you see the spray? There, maybe it's a little bit more noticeable now. Hope you guys can see that. Well, my hands are stained, but trust me, it's there. Now this, pretty much when I'm spraying it, like I'm spraying my hand and I see the dust coming back towards me. So when you spray this on your face, you're gonna wanna like really put your hair back, put something on your hair, put a headband, put a shower cap on, put a silk cap on, put something on to protect your hair, your clothes. You don't want to get this everywhere. I'm gonna spray this real close so you can see there to get a better idea. This color was a little bit too orange for me, but as you can see when it's sheared out, it's actually not so bad, but it kind of reminded me of like orange spray tan. I definitely got the wrong color, but it was very hard to tell because all the packages kind of looked similar and there was no shade reference at all in the store in Target. So maybe go online and see if you can find swatches of all of them before you choose one. That being said, when I put a translucent powder on top of this to kind of lighten it a little bit, it balanced out. In and of itself, Chestnut was not for me, and I will be leaving the information below on what other products I use and my skin tone and that, so you can maybe gauge whether Chestnut will be good for you. But it gives a full coverage eventually, but as you can see, Chestnut's very orange, very Oompa Loompa. So let's do the next one, and this is the Sheer Blush, and I'm actually going to spray this right on my face because I'm not wearing blush today. So I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do with this. So you're going to shake it up, and then hopefully you guys at home can see that. See the subtle blushing. Hopefully you guys can see this. If not, do you see it now? It's very soft and subtle. That's me spraying a lot in one area. It's gonna give you a very like pinched cheek look. It's very subtle. I liked the blush because it was so subtle. It gave you like a very pinched cheek look, very natural look, a natural flush. They do have other shades, but I felt like apricot went with my skin color. I sprayed here, you can't really see it because it's so subtle. The next one is, by the way, shake for 5 seconds before you use these, guys. Now, you know I love my shimmer and my highlight. So that's what this is. And this is rose gold. There, I did a heavy coating. As you can see, it's kind of shimmery right there. Whew. Oh. It's a health hazard. Like you might end up getting pigments in your mouth. Oh. but it gives you a nice glow. It does give you a nice subtle glow, like a glow from within glow, but be careful. These products release pigment like crazy. So, should you pick them up? The foundation, I'm not too sure of. It does give a very smooth coverage, medium coverage. If it's still wet, it's blendable. It does feel breathable. Be careful with the shade you pick and make sure to protect your hair and clothes. If you're going to pick up the blush, I think you absolutely should, because you can get that very fresh, soft blush look, very minimalist blush look, like your cheeks have just been pinched, like you're naturally flushed, like you're a young girl in front of your crush without all the rosacea. Like, it's great. It's a good product if you pick up the Bairly Sheer Spray on Blush. I got Africa. The shimmer, very, very powdery. Be careful when you apply it. It will give you a shimmery, shiny, dewy look. As you can see, there's like a spot in the middle that's kind of shimmery. It will give you that shimmery, highlighted look, but it's so much easier to just grab a brush and pick up your highlight and just much easier. I do feel that way about all three of these products, that it's just much easier to use what we already have. Listen, if you have the time to be spraying your face with spray-on foundation, go for it. I feel like I'm so used to doing the brush technique with my powders and my beauty blenders, and I'm just so used to that I don't know if I can get on board with the foundation. The blush, simple. If you want that quick on-the-go blush, the blush is good. If you want a quick highlight all over the face or your body or your chest or your legs, perfect. But be careful on the face. These fumes will kill you, and there's a hole in the ozone, so let's be responsible. Anyway, guys, these were $12.99 each, so pretty penny for, I don't know. I feel like they're a pretty penny for something that, I don't know, could be a pass or go kind of thing. I think they're more of a fad, honestly. I don't think they're the next big thing, but they were nice to try out. So if you're in your local Target and you happen to see a Bairly Sheer, check out the blush. I think you guys will like it. Have you tried this brand? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.